accident, actually. That's just how good this team composition is. I don't think nerfing Onyx Neutral Sig is going to stop everybody from preferring this, but we're going to have to see. North America, that's the one thing that North America loves to do. You look at South America, and they're trying to push the meta into some weird thing with axes and hammers and stuff like that, and you go, wow, this is kind of interesting. And then you look at North America, and everyone's like, who's winning? Okay, we're all going to do the same thing. And that's how the region works. And now we're just really in the thick of it here in Summer Championship, weird? Where Chronix is making up out of half the teams in top 12.
That's not even a Brawlhalla thing. That's like esports in general in North America.
In North America?
Yeah, it just follows like, okay, like, what's happening at the top level? We're going to do that all the way through.
Turn brain off, pick best character.
I mean, hey, look, if you can make it this far in a tournament with that setup, then, like, yeah, you know
who will never do that to me? Cody Travis. Been on Barasa forever. No matter how good he's ever done, nobody's ever picked the character. Even though I think that he makes a lot of sense in the current meta as well with how great blasters are in 2s and how good Axe I think is going to be. And then Phazon on the other side, he picked Wukong before it was cool. I know. I was there, Phazon. Look at him go. D-Light side air into Cody's down air on blasters. This is the team that Duke's going to say gets in the top 3. Well, I think this is the team that's going to be doing really well in Summer Champs. But they have to go through Zen and Dawg first.
They do.
And they're doing pretty well here in Game 1.
Looking to see now, a lot of left coverage coming through from Zen and Dawg. Good attempted ground pound from Zen. Gets stuffed out by the recovery though. Has to respect it quite a bit more. Blasters are out, and again, these blasters have been so dominating from Cody since, I don't know, since the dinosaurs roamed the earth.
I think currently,
that guy.
I think with like with Boomy entering less and less brackets, he might just be the best.
Yeah.
At this point,
I could see it.
Cody definitely had like his own style of blasters, really leaning into side light, and now with dash landing, I haven't seen him do it too much, but I imagine that's just going to enhance that style. Neutral light comes through, knocks out Dawg off the right side of the stage. Team combo to Zen. Phazon doesn't get the down air, but it just continues the edge guard over here. This is a pretty dominant Game 1, Keg.
Yeah, Dawg was there trying to save Zen for what seemed like the inevitable at first, but looks like just a little bit of deterrence. Was like, okay, maybe I'm not going to go for this offstage play. Phazon Cody still with an extra stock lead. However, that being said, Cody offstage. Zen tries to find the dare, followed by Dawg with the ground pound them himself. Phazon.
Oh, nice job. Use the exhausted recovery. Yeah, that was nicely played by Phazon on his recovery there. Side stick puts Dawg up the left side of the stage, and Cody just getting a quick combo started there onto Zen. Phazon, I think, tried to gravity cancel D-Light, ended up dodge daring instead, but the damage that's coming out from the loot team here is still pretty good. Zen and Dawg have evened things up relatively well, and if Cody goes down there, that's a very winnable 1v2.
Absolutely. That being said, though, side air did catch up with Phazon and Dawg. Dawg playing a dangerous game up against that spear and doesn't win it out, unfortunately. Last stock of the game. Phazon now looking very healthy going to the end part of game number 1.
You know, on the bright side for teams like Cody and Phazon, if everybody's playing Chronix, you've really got that matchup down.
That's true.
Right? Like, this is the only 2 characters that you're ever fighting. It doesn't really... What you're looking out for just ends up becoming like, well, okay, well, how good is this player individually? Because the stuff that you have to play around is always going to be the same.
I mean,
we haven't really, like...
I mean, like, the nuances of players, right? When they have that same setup, but they have different ways of approaching it, you just go back and watch that footage.
But that's what I'm talking about,
you
right?
Have that coverage,
I don't really think that there's different ways of approaching it. I actually think North America's just kind of all playing Chronix the same way, and there's just people that are better at it than others. That's why I think it's, like, so beneficial to teams that have kind of paved their own way to win doubles right now, to play in this meta. Look at how tiny Zen's on.
Yeah, I think something that is really important in a game like Brawlhalla that we don't get to talk about a whole lot is just like counterplay. That, like, you know, when you have that same setup a lot, you know, there are different like small ways of like how players want to approach like the 1v1 situations, right? But like if you keep watching that footage, you're like, okay, this is how Zen likes to play this version of the cross Onyx combo. Well then, you know, when we face against somebody else, we can anticipate maybe that protocol that somebody else watched it and it's like, okay, we're gonna make sure that can't happen with them either. So there's always coverage about the general strategies and the micro nuances of what players want to bring out. But we're going to game number 2. We'll have to wait and see how it plays underway. Zen and Dawg again. The combo that we've seen for so often now at the upper end of North American 2v2s. I do agree with you.
Just call it Chronix.
Chronix, yeah.
There we go. It's a team comp. We've got one. It exists. Plagues North America. Constantly seen in winner's side of top 12. But can Cody and Phazon take another one of them down? We're about to find out. You know, it even suitably sounds like a virus when you think about it, right? It's like, oh no, I've caught Chronix in bracket. Every other set. Not Phazon and Cody, not yet anyways. Even though I feel like Cody has the potential to have a really sick Luke, because he has, like, on occasion picked Petra, although doesn't really stick with it too well. I still like seeing the Wushang and Barasa here coming out from both of them.
Just removing Zen from contention for just a few seconds, put more pressure on Dawg. Cody dialing it back, fishing for the side air once more. Zen falls.
Edgeguard, side air. Can you get the dodge? No dodge. Goes for the nair. Dawg gets touch.
Phazon's been playing this offstage game the entirety
Zen, what
of
are
us
you doing?
casting him. No, Zen! No!
Phazon, what are you
doing? Phazon's playing a very dangerous game again of the offstage play, but it just shows his comfortability.
Yeah, they managed to make it all the way back through there. Lots of damage dealt to Dawg in the meantime, though. And Cody finally falls, but only after the blue team takes a really huge lead. Silent recovery, that's a good time to go down. It's actually like beneficial to have your stocks lost in sync with your teammate, I feel like. You both get to use those iframes, make sure that everybody gets a weapon, come back to the stage. When you have these disjointed moments like we're about to see with Dawg and Zen here, where Dawg may go down a little bit before Zen, that's when you can get into those 1v2s a lot earlier than you would like in a 2v2 scenario.
Oh, absolutely.
And Cody and Phazon so good at capitalizing on it.
Zen being that leading charge right now against both Phazon and Cody. Good side light. Can't quite find the follow-up, but never mind, Dawg. He's got the dog in him. Good for that. Oh, my.
Yeah, that unarmed side light taking him off the left side of the stage will take him the lead, actually, in game number 2.
I mean, just the raw ledge guard potential with the Chronix combo is devastating, and I think that's why Phazon's opting to overplay into it, just to make sure that at least either Dawg or Phazon is put so out of position deep near the blast zone that you can't anticipate that huge ledge guard play that you can bring out.
Yeah, Neutral Sig knocks him out, does get the alley-oop with the side signature there. Not even going to bother trying to recover. He just wants to come back to stop Dawg from taking too much damage, because Phazon and Cody will absolutely capitalize there. Phazon has been going for offstage edge guard so much. Went against Dawg. He's going to dip down there again with Nair if Dawg stays for too long. Goes right back over to help Cody off of that end light, but Zen's interrupting things. Double dare, however. 3 dares in a row, and Cody, nice job knocking Zen right back into the neutral signature from Phazon. Cody and Phazon have brought this back after that crazy team combo coming out from Zen and Dawg.
Good side air, Dawg. Blasters in hand, looking for the setup, but no, interrupted by everything under the sun. Weapon throw does connect. Still no weapon in the hands of Zen.
Oh, doesn't go for the recovery there on Dawg.
It's the cannon back.
Ground pound stacked. Zen has to go back to the stage. Sarah's way back to the stage. Phazon puts out a ground pound, and Dawg takes Cody on the left side of the stage, and that's going to be the double knockout. Zen and Dawg off the back of that crazy team combo off the left side of the stage take game 2 and even things up 1-1.
I mean, we saw a lot of differences in how Phazon was approaching the final end of that game. We kept mentioning at the beginning of this set, and even the previous set where we covered Phazon, he was playing a lot off stage, like really deep down, fishing for nairs, fishing for those ground pounds off of gauntlets. But once that was getting counteracted, especially by Zen a lot more, we were seeing more grounded, spear-oriented gameplay from Phazon, which I don't think benefited Phazon and Cody at all. I think it more so was a hindrance because it led into those team-wide combos.
Yeah, we get these moments every once in a while with Phazon. Where you like look at what happened on screen and then you go, Phazon.
Oh, Phazon.
What's going on? And so this is a thing that I think there was one weakness that this team had, is that mid-game adaptation is not a strength of Phazon's.
Yeah.
Phazon has a huge strength of adapting in between games when he has a long best of 5 to go through. And so if I was going to see anything, I would look at that game 2 and be like, okay, this is what happened to him. I don't expect him to make any change whatsoever until after he's able to talk about it with Cody, and then we're going to go into game 3 and we're going to see something completely different. So we'll see if that's the case going up here, because I know that Dawg and Zen did a great job adapting there and following up off of their hits. I mean, that edge guard was fantastic, and then once they got it, they never let the lead go. But we're just going to have to wait and see, because game 3 is going to come up here, and this is not the final game of the set. It's 1-1, and Miami Dome is finally going to be coming out here to play on the screen.
So I would argue the first 2 games were really overly emphasized on Phazon and Zen. I mean, there were definitely glimpses of Cody in Dawg, right? But it really felt like, for the most part, we saw just a huge amount of aggression coming up from those who weren't rocking the blasters. I think now that we see blasters out on a smaller stage like Miami, this is going to be a much more devastating stage. Not to mention cannon.
Yeah, we'll have to see what they do with those side plats, really, because that's being so close to the ceiling. You get to delay recoveries. You get to take them off the top super early on, maybe get an air knockout. That's a crazy angle for Dawg to be sent at. Let's see if they get the edge guard here. Phazon goes for that slide charge down sig, and Dawg just recovers his way through. Falling side air could take Dawg down. Zen trying to help him out, and Phazon dips right after there. Tries to go for the ground pound. Nared from Dawg, covers his head. But a very scary start for the red team here. Let's see if they can take down the first stock. They can. Phazon goes down. D-Light Nair ends up sending all the Blasters players to the sky, but nobody off the blast zone just yet. Oh, and there we go. Okay,
all right.
Oh, huge opportunity.
Phazon.
Zen, gravity cancel down 6. I wonder if he was expecting Phazon to dodge down there. That was kind of crazy. I don't know. Dawg goes down, and no harm, no foul. Lots of damage coming out on the Phazon here. And even if Zen was to go down in this very moment, I don't think it would be that big of a deal until Phazon and Cody are able to isolate Dawg. And that's going to be the question here, right? Like, will Zen... Okay, never mind. Ends up going down. I thought he was going to get hit off the side of the stage, but he goes off the top instead. Scary moment for Dawg. Manages to make it down.
Yeah, like I said, I wanted to see a little bit more emphasis on the double blaster play coming into this matchup, but it hasn't really shown up as much. But we do see Cody and Dawg on the left side of the stage. Phazon does lose that second stock. Blasters opted away for gauntlets once more. We haven't really seen too much of that coverage at all outside of Cody, followed though by Zen off of the cannon. Tony stuck to the ledge again, but Phazon is just being targeted to high heaven. Anytime he even comes close to Zen, there's a Sair immediately to counteract him.
Okay, Zen's leveled up on the cannon mid-set.
Yes.
I've been watching some of his punishes here a little bit more closely. Signature whiffs, he gets the D-Light down airs, gets that guaranteed combo. He's there interrupting anything that's starting with his teammate, and every time that he gets a neutral opening on one player, he's already dodging in position to be able to go and hit the other player. Really well played, forced the dodge there with that weapon throw. And Phazon's trying to get a reversal here on the edge guard.
Good
but
save from Dawg.
This is still a great game state for the red team, and Zen's kind of been carrying it the entire time.
Yeah, just needs to hold on to that second stock, and of course, the other end of that bell curve is that Dawg needs to make sure they don't fall and allow Zen to be in that 1v2. I am really focusing on Phazon, though, in this matchup, because I just want to see how he's orienting himself away from how he played in the first 2 games. Because now he's playing much more centralized. He doesn't want to get punished by those cannons anymore by Zen, which now, by the way, Gauntlet's thrown away. Should be the cannon returning again. There it is. So that punch potential that you mentioned, Taza, should be apparent now that Zen... Oh, Phazon's so low. Yeah. Does return to the stage.
I mean, at this point, Dawg can just spend his time on the stage guarding weapons. Like,
wow.
I mean, he goes out there to close out a stock that Zen could have done on his own, but 787 damage coming out from Zen. Dawg literally could be doing what he's doing right there on like juggling on the end screen, but doing that with weapons instead.
Yeah.
And I think he would be doing enough because Zen is dismantling Cody and Phazon at their own game by himself. It was a great pickup there to get that D-Light recovery from Dawg at the very end. We're going to see it right here. Gets the dodge in, gets the recovery off the top. But this is all Zen, and don't let the size of that character render fool you. Zen's doing a bigger job than that, right? Going into this best of 5. I don't know what Phazon and Cody have to do to be able to deal with that, because it's like you don't just say take out the Onyx early when you've got that 8 base defense coming through here. That's a tall order to ask for. Now we're going to Apocalypse match point.
It feels like to me that like Zen's just able to get all this free damage on the Phazon, and Phazon's good about just staying alive, but there hasn't really been much of a follow-up from Cody Travis. He's been so focused on 1v1ing Dawg in these instances that, again, we're kind of see that happening here. Zen gets the cannon, immediately targets Phazon. At least now Cody, with the axe, is focusing more so on grounded play. Siders are connecting, but once it goes off stage, it's the typical 1v1. Zen makes it back onto the stage themselves, practically ignores Cody except for the follow-up off of Dawg. There it is, attempted ground pound, no dare either.
Dawg interrupts Zen's edge guard though there, and that could cost them. Let's see if he gets that nice good read, sidelight and recovery, disarms Phazon. Phazon picks up the spear. First stock still looking in favor of the red team here. Red team's taking not nearly as much damage as the blue team here. Neutral light puts him off the side of the stage. Cody looking for the edge guard, Dawg putting up the down 6. And they're not catching, but Wallstop will activate pretty soon, and Zen gets the D-Light Sair into both the blue team's members there. They're not making it back unless Cody's given a second chance. Dawg gets the friendly fire to the Sair, and Cody holding on to the stock and then some. Let's see if he's able to do anything with it. If he gets the stock here, that's all on Dawg. Like, if Dawg just didn't go down off the side of the stage, Cody would have just fallen. And instead, he gave him the chase dodge and then gave him a stock. That's huge.
Yeah, attempted play for safety, too. Just make sure Zen and Dawg are okay. Allow Cody to live a little bit longer there, knowing full well that a single hit should take him down. But it did cost Dawg stock.
One pogo! No! Team combo opportunity on the Dawg. Doesn't fall to Sair, and Dawg manages to get through with a double recovery, and that's huge. Phazon ended up dropping that chance there for Cody to get a team combo and bring them into the lead here, and now they still stay at a deficit.
Yeah. Important to note, though, that Phazon, well, up until that stock loss, was rocking the spear quite a bit off stage. Did kind of put Zen at bay a little bit more, puts more pressure on Cody. Axe, though, getting away for free, can't find the follow-up off of the Sig. Dawg off stage, just looking to pummel anybody that they can, similar to what Phazon did in game number 1. Oh no, this is just a group fight at this point. Phazon tries to go for the extended D-Sig, can't find anything. Same with Zen, under the stage, the cannon, the savior there.
Oh, Phazon doesn't dash land across the stage, so Zen's able to make it back for free. Maybe was worried about Cody there on the other side of the stage. I don't know. If Phazon's on winner's bracket stock, he's not. Okay, he does get the ground pound that time around. Zen naring around, dodges out of the way of that gauntlet nair. Phazon's still trying to get this edge guard onto Zen, and that, he might be wasting his time, honestly, because Dawg is beating.
Phazon gone?
Okay, save comes through. Oh, Cody, you gotta hit him one more time. Never mind. He has the dodge, picks up the spear. Cody does get the save. Cody goes down, and so does Phazon. And now, I think this is a Zen and Dawg victory. Cody takes Dawg down to 1 stock. Now, I haven't seen the 1v2 coming out here, and it has been Cody doing fantastic, but there's the nair, D-Light into Side-Light, gets the down air into recovery, there's the Blaster's recovery. Barras' defense, even at 7, high enough to stop him from getting knocked out in that scenario, but Dawg and Zen, they've got so many team combos unlocked that Cody had no chance to play. That's the 3-1, and Dawg and Zen take down Cody, Travis, and Phazon. And the wow factor there for me removed a little bit after games 2 and 3, where I went, oh, Zen playing Onyx looks fantastic. And we've got like another